Hello guys, this is Ray Chen. So today I want to talk about 6 steps to combat procrastination. I'm sure this is a roadblock that has been affecting a lot of people, including myself. I sort of have overcome it with a little process that I have developed. So again, before I start the video, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and make any comments in the comment section, and also click on the little bell so that when I upload new videos, you will be notified. So without further ado, so let me get started. Okay. So it's called 6 steps to combat procrastination. Okay. Number 1 step. The goal you are setting, that whatever you're going to accomplish today, whatever you will be accomplishing, it has to be able to complete it in one setting. So let's say if you have a bigger goal, you want to chop that goal down into smaller goals. That way, the goal that's chopped down, it must be able to be completed in one setting. So let me give you an example. So sometimes I do cold call, right? So for the cold call, the goal I set for myself is that once I get on the call, I do not get off the call until I book an appointment. So sometimes I get lucky, maybe I get an appointment as soon as 5 minutes. Sometimes when I'm not lucky, maybe it's gonna take me 3 hours, 4 hours. But even if it takes 5 hours, I still would not get off the phone unless I get the appointment. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, set a goal. The goal must be able to be completed in one setting. Number 1. Number 2. So I'll come back to number 1 again. So it sounded kind of difficult, but because you have the prospect of getting the outcome, so you will be motivated. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you must make sure that when you are trying to complete this task, that your environment, everything is in perfect harmony, is in a perfect setting. For example, your space that you're working in, the equipment that you're working with, everything needs to be in good condition. There cannot be any roadblocks, because if there are roadblocks, for example, I'm still gonna give you the example for the cold call. So usually when I conduct cold call, I use a power dialer, right? So the dialer I'm using, it has 3 phone numbers. So basically, it's just gonna keep dialing. So it will not stop dialing unless I connect with somebody. So because there's 3 phone numbers, it keeps dialing. So because there is 3 phone numbers, so it's very powerful. It's very efficient. So this one time, I think I was able to complete 700 calls in about 3 hours. So as you can see, it's flowing. So if you do not, as you can see, if I do not have this power dialer, there's no way I can make 700 phone calls in 3 hours. Okay, so the environment, the equipment, everything it needs to be optimum condition. Okay, number 3, do not pause in between. Make sure whatever it is that you're doing flow through all the way. Just like I'll come back to the cold call example again. So just keep calling. Do not go to the restaurant. Do not go to the restroom or go play on Facebook, or do not do any of that. Do not get distracted. Just promise yourself, I'll make the call. As soon as I get an appointment, then I can go enjoy doing something else, either relax or watch TV or play game, whatever. But as long as you're in the call, do not stop. Do not stop. Make sure you go all the way. Okay. And the number 4, Once after you have achieved the goal, you want to make sure you stop as soon as you achieve the goal, okay? Because it's a psychological effect. It gives you the incentive to work hard and to work through the difficult task, okay? Number 5, you want to get started right away. Do not overthink. So let me again use the cold call as an example. So there was a time when I was not comfortable with cold calling. I used to agonize, for hours, just to, debating whether I should do the cold call or not. You do not do that. In order to make sure that you don't procrastinate, just start doing it, right? Just start. For example, when I was in college, I had to write paperwork. Just start writing. Do not procrastinate. Do not sit there and think about an hypothesis on whether you should write or not write the paperwork. Just start writing. Even if the things that you're writing are crap, it's still better than not picking up the pen at all. So just get straight right away to the task. Do not overthink, okay? Number 6, always have a bait waiting for you. Have a treat waiting for you as soon as it's accomplished. For example, let's say if my goal today is to make a cold call and book an appointment. So let's say if there's my favorite episode of Survivor that I want to see the result, who won the $1 million. So I make sure that I don't watch that. I keep that there, and I don't watch that result until I get my appointment. So make sure you have a bait or a treat waiting for you after you have accomplished your goal, okay? So this is a short session about how to combat procrastination. Me personally, I have, when I was younger, I have kind of struggled with it quite a bit. So I'm assuming, a lot of people probably, have this issue with procrastination too. Whether you don't want to do your homework, or you don't want to do your work, or you don't want to do this, do that. So I think it's affecting a lot of people. So that's why I record this, kind of help you to figure out a way to combat procrastination. Okay. So again, thank you for watching my video. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and comment if you have anything to say. And also click on that little bell icon. Okay, so this is Ray Chen. I'll talk to you guys next time.